Well here. He normally plays a steady role early on, although he's a wonderful stroke maker. Dilshan, on the other hand, is the aggressive player, and it'll be interesting to see how he goes about his business today. 215 innings.
Both batsmen like to set the pace.
Right, two slips in position. And straight away, just a little bit of movement away from the right-hander there, and nicely negotiated by Mahela Jayawardene. Just a quick look at the field here with the two slips. I'd be inclined to get another one in catching. Actually, you've got to get wickets early on. Push and run, and comfortably through for a single. Oh, and well bowled. And, that's the end of the first one. It's 1 for none. Tanveer, a pretty good bowler. Oh, in the air, and that's the position I was talking about. And I think it's worth a gully.
Yeah, he works on those angles. He bowls off the wrong feet, Sohail Tanveer, and opens up his body, and hence the ball angles towards the slips. As you know, Dilshan likes to go hard early. No feet on this occasion. Always could be an opportunity.
That's in the air, and oh, he very nearly caught it on the rebound. That was a blast outside off stump. A pretty loose shot there from Dilshan. This could be pretty costly. He got both hands to it.
Mohammad Hafiz thought he had it under control. Just got away from him. Lucky break for Tilakaratne Dilshan.
Yeah, he just couldn't quite reach it on the rebound. He got two hands to it, knocked it up. He thought he had it covered there, but oh, good effort actually. Yes, he wasn't very happy with himself. He sets quite high standards. He plays a very important role here. Opens the batting, bowls a few off spinners. Obviously everyone is important in the field. Oh, and that's gone away down towards third man. Dilshan was playing that to mid-wicket. A little bit of swing there, so Dilshan a little lucky again. Yeah, this is good bowling.
They're very anxious, Tilakaratne Dilshan. His feet not moving at all, not in control. With any shot we played, we haven't seen him play one good shot as yet.
Dilshan on strike now. Oh, that's straight up in the air, and this is going to be out. This is a bad shot. Trying to smash the ball down the ground, and unfortunately, a really bad shot. Dilshan has played a pretty ordinary innings here, I've got to say. He's already been dropped once, and then this shot.
They're looking to go towards mid-wicket. Going by how he's played this innings, he'd be relieved. Just the 5 runs. Sri Lanka 1 down for 8.
Kumar Sangakkara, incredible number of matches there, 307 at a fantastic average. Very good strike rate. What a one-day international career he's had. Oh, that's close. He had a little bit of a look, but said not out. What do we reckon? Pitched outside, perhaps.
Good call, Tony. Considering that we are at the back of Sangakkara, and you wouldn't have had that view.
No, it goes back a long time. That mat that you see out there, which is red, used to be white going back years, way back when we first put that mat down. I remember. Oh, that's out. That's beautifully bowled. Well, there's no doubt that Mahela Jayawardene is having all sorts of problems with Tanveer. He's bowled a beautiful line to him now. Then what's happened here? Are they going to check the no ball, perhaps? So it looks to me as if they're going to check the no ball. Let's have a look. Here it is now. Oh, I tell you what, Mahala's going to get a surprise here. That's the last thing you need. Tanveer has bowled beautifully. Now, I'd like to see that again, actually, whether he skidded and went forward. It doesn't quite tell us that there. I think there might just be a little bit behind the line. We need to see it from sideways on a little slower as well, because this is he's already seemed to be signalling a no ball out there. I've got to say, I'm not convinced that it is a no ball. I think they've jumped the gun out in the centre. Oh, just looking at the umpire out there, umpire Martinez is waving the bowler on, so he's obviously made the decision. And that's in the air. Well, this will be out surely. In fact, it's a free hit, so it's a no ball. It won't be out. So 12 for 1. Jayawardene just a little lucky still to be out there. Oh, and there's a big appeal for LBW, and up goes the finger. That is beautiful bowling by Umar Gul. Just getting that one to nip back a little bit. Absolutely bang on target he was too. And so Jayawardene really not getting any reprieve this time. It just nipped back a little bit. I think it was probably thumping into leg stump, and up goes the finger of Paul Rifle. So Pakistan doing pretty well here. That's a very important wicket for them. It's now 12 for 2. Dinesh Chandimal is the new batsman. We're going to change in the commentary box as well. It's going to be Roshan Abhay-Singha and Waqar Yunus.
Thank you, Tony. Sri Lanka in a spot of bother at the moment. Pakistan opening bowlers have been good, and we are also seeing a few drops of rain falling over the ground. Now that's not very good news.
Oh, that could be wide, or has just clipped the maybe thigh of Chandimal and gone for 4 wides. No, it didn't touch the batsman.
Already 9 extras out of the 17, so 8 wides. But that delivery had a bit of pace and bounce, and also went down the leg side and went quite quickly. Keeper had no chance of getting to it, and well, he's sorry about it. He's just putting his hand up. That's down the leg side. That should be 4 more wides, that's for sure. Umar Gul has been straying down the leg side, and this is the second time, and it's gone down to the boundary for 4.
He's experimenting too much. That's what he did in the last game. He bowled superbly against Mahela Jayawardene. They got him LBW, fair enough, good delivery. He's trying to bowl that magic delivery again to Chandimal. Both times he got it wrong and cost Pakistan 10 runs.
And bowled him. He plays on, and Dinesh Chandimal is dismissed without scoring. He was under a lot of pressure. Umar Gul made it very difficult for him, and chopping it onto his stumps.
Result of controlled and tight bowling. Umar Gul spot on. That one just came back into the Chandimal little bit, and he was looking to hit it through cover. Big inside edge onto the middle stump. Chandimal gone without scoring. It's 23 for 3.
So Upul Tharanga, he's batting at number 5, but very impressive record, Upul Tharanga. And well, he's got over 4,000 runs, in fact over 4,500 runs, and most of it as an opening batsman. But here he's batting at number 5. Now still a lot of work to be done. Tharanga and Sangakkara, 2 slips now. And oh, did it touch? They're all going up, but that went between bat and body, but there was some sound for sure. Pakistan fielders are very confident. Got the feeling it brushed something.
Well, I'm sure that he nicked it. There were 2 sound for sure. It can't be anything else. I'm sure that it just got an inside edge onto his thigh and then gone to the keeper. Watch that. There you go. You could hear a sound. There's an inside edge. The ball cannot swing that much. See that? There's a clear inside edge onto the high pad, and Sarfraz had no hesitation. Let off there by the umpire.
Yeah, Pultaranga very lucky. Clear inside edge, onto the thigh pad and through to the keeper. Pultaranga had a lucky escape. This is the last delivery. Just look at that, big nick. Clear nick, onto the thigh and through to the keeper. Be lucky to be given not out on that occasion. Plenty of problems for Sri Lanka at this stage. Sohail Tanvir continues. On Sangakkara. What a delightful shot. May not go all the way, but certainly a pretty confident stroke from Kumar Sangakkara. They'll come back for 3. First real attacking stroke by a Sri Lankan batsman. Changing the commentary box, Russell Arnold and Ravis Raj.
Thank you, Roshan. He's taken his time all right, Kumar Sangakkara. Faced 24 balls so far. But it's been a battle because Pakistan have been good. They've used the conditions well.
Well, I think even 175 could challenge a batting side like Pakistan because they really thrive on their bowling options. And chasing can be hazardous issue here on this track.
Top shot. First real loose ball. Sangakkara puts it away.
And first boundary of the innings. We had to wait for 11.5 overs to see this brilliance that came from Kumar Sangakkara. Completely in control, didn't try to thrash it hard. It was all about finding the placement and finding the timing. Just look at the area that he wants to bowl at and continue from there.
That could be 4. Tanvir gives up the chase and useful runs for Sri Lanka. No back on it. Misbah-ul-Haq also giving him the opportunity to ease into things. He spread the field out. Nice and straight. That's what Sami can do. When you least expect it, he has the ability to pull something out. Sangakkara is the man who departs.
He doesn't look happy at all, Kumar Sangakkara now. Was there a little bit of edge? Full length Yorker. Difficult really to tell. Full length from Sami. Quick delivery around 137. And he's got rid of Kumar Sangakkara. Now this is a huge wicket for Pakistan. Gone for 9 is the left-hander. 40 for 4. Sri Lanka in a lot of trouble now.
Angelo Matthews in much earlier than he would have expected, with Sri Lanka in trouble. Sangakkara not really happy with that decision, or seemed very disappointed with himself. The peach of a delivery from Mohammad Sami, who was just turning down the leg side, but then
A couple of things to look at. Whether there was a little bit of bat involved, maybe it was going down the leg side, but clearly Kumar Sangakkara wasn't chuffed about it. He'll bowl a couple of vicious balls, wicket-taking balls, and then he'll spray them around as well. So it can be a bit of a lottery and a mystery for the fielding captain.
Spit up. Misbah-ul-Haq at first slip. There you go. 1 wide and a wicket, Rameez. What are you complaining about?
Nothing at all. Very good catch. Extremely well done in the slips. I think it's Misbah-ul-Haq has pulled off a beauty. It went flat, it went low, it went quickly to Misbah. Sami has got pace, pushed it up. The batsman camped on the back foot, and have a look at that grab from Misbah-ul-Haq. Beautifully done. Good result for Sami. He needs this to build up his confidence. Well, Sri Lanka's confidence is being dented. Matthews goes for not 41 for 5.
Lahiru Thirimana in at number 7. 14th inning for him. Under tremendous pressure on the back of some quality bowling from Pakistan.
Now this couldn't have been easy for Misbah-ul-Haq. Didn't play the T20 series, his first game after a while. And he's picked up a beauty in first slip. But he's off to a very good start here. 2 wickets in his first couple of overs with just 2 runs. He may have sprayed the ball around for extras, but he's been consistent in that wicket-taking department.
Beautifully played by Tirimana. Won't go for all the way. Gets off the mark with a well-earned 3.
Nicely steered away. All these runs very important. The run rate at the moment only 2.86. Those runs bring up the 50. Scrambled seam, just a little bit of turn. There's not much grip out there for the spinners.
Sri Lanka wouldn't worry too much about the run rate at the moment. I think what they're concerned will naturally be batting, but I think that's not good news because we're just going to have some rain here. Players are running off and it is fairly heavy and strong rain. The covers have been dragged on and we're going to have some interruption at this moment, and serious rain now coming on.
Right, well, there's the good news. 50 for 5. Well, that's not really good news from Sri Lanka's point of view, but the good news is the sun is shining and we're back out there. All the players ready to go. Bit of a break, but no overs have been lost, so that's good news. Oh, this is... he's lost control of that one completely. Dead ball called. It went straight up in the air. Perhaps a little bit of dampness on the ball.
The Sri Lankan crowd getting something to laugh at or cheer about because they haven't had that kind of play so far, and he definitely slipped out, possibly the wet ball. He saw the funny side of it too.
He's hit that one beautifully. That's a lovely shot. Just a little wide outside off stump, the ball coming onto the bat nicely. And Taranga executing the cut shot superbly.
He loves that area, Upul Taranga. Very strong square of the wicket, and particularly outside the off stump, and was on top of it well and in the gap. Just raced away to the boundary at third man.
Oh, that's well played too. And they've got a sweeper down there and nicely picked up by him. But again, a lovely cover drive that time. That was slightly further up. And again, nice shot.
So Upul Taranga becoming the first Sri Lankan batsman today to reach double figures. But good aggressive approach by Taranga after the break.
Oh, he's bowled him. That is a dreadful shot. He absolutely lost his concentration totally. Well, Taranga there played looking as if he was settling into things. Down the wicket he went, and he just missed that one by miles and got clean bowled.
Just inexplicable on the part of Upul Taranga. Down the pitch, missed it completely, didn't spin at all. Heading towards the middle stump, and that's exactly where it hit. It's gone for 10, Sri Lanka 56 for 6.
Long off comes in, mid off.
They're running hard. Will they come back for the second? Shahid Afridi gets to the ball. Picture the drizzle has started once again. There is the arm ball from Hafiz. Well, it is really unfortunate because we were going at a good pace with tight contest between bat and ball, and once again the weather has turned out to be a bit of a spoil sport. 68 for 6 in 24 overs with 24 extras. Tirmane's temperament surely will be tested here. edge will fetch him runs. Even with a light drizzle on the outfield, the ball is skidding across and well, goes across for a 4. Umar Akmal will be pretty disappointed with that chase because he's considered as one of the better fieldsmen, if not the best in the unit. I think he slipped in the end.
Well, everything right about that.
Saeed Ajmal is back on again. That's nicely played shot through the offside. Just waited a little bit extra to guide it past the man at point. As we have another look at the ICC player rankings, ODI bowling, and have a look at the dominance of the spinner. Saeed Ajmal at number 2, Hafiz at 4, Swan, who is another excellent off spinner, at 5. Got Daniel Vettori as well, slotted there at number 7. Nice shot against the spin, playing it not too hard but well enough to pick up a couple of runs. Hafiz with a long chase does well to limit it to 2. Hafiz has been put away nicely. Strong shot. Afridi with a dive, stops the ball, does well. Not friendly fielding conditions. The outfield has taken a little bit of wetness of the rain, so he dived well, skidded Shahid Afridi to stop a certain boundary.
Lovely shot from Thisara Pereira again, not trying to hit too hard.
He's not an attacking bowler, but he's got loads of confidence. Oh, that's gone and hit him on the pad. Now this looks close and given by the umpire. Yes, it definitely looked close. And Hafiz has had the better of the batsman. Well, he deserved it richly because he was getting it to spin and the batsman didn't pick the straighter one from him.
But a cry of anguish from Thisara Pereira, who was looking good. I suspect he's got an inside edge on this one. A big one. And that's why Ranmo Martinez didn't waste any time. Impressed with Pereira, he tried something different. 17 runs, Sri Lanka 7 down for 81.
The technique has not been great. Now that is a very good looking drive. It's Miss Baulak, but Umar Gul will get across to finish the job. 2 runs taken. 90 for 7. They're struggling big time here. And now they have to deal with the craftiness of the offie, Saeed Ajmal. Is played away nicely. Gets it past the man at point. Will be a welcome boundary for the Sri Lankans. And men in charge for the next half an hour or so, Waqar Yunus and Tony Gray.
Thank you, Ramiz. Yes, that's not the way that Ajmal wants to start. He'd be disappointed with that because he's a fine bowler. And top-class operators want to get off to a nice steady.
That's the best thing he's done. He started thinking himself as a bowler. Pakistan really got helped by that.
Well, that's way down the leg side. And it's a wide and goes all the way down to the boundary. And then, of course, brings up the 100. Oh, it's in the air, just short. Just short. Bouncing a little more than he anticipated there. And that was in the air for a while. Akbal coming in from backward point.
Yeah, he was looking to push the ball. That's why it just went in the air. Good try there by Umar Akmal. He's one of the best ones we've got in the Pakistani team. Almost got to it.
Sri Lanka 107 for 7. We've had plenty of rain delays. Eventually we've got a game. And after 37, Sri Lankans clearly struggling. Umar Gul was outstanding, 3 for 14, 2 for Sami, who bowled with a lot of pace. Hafiz picked up 2. What a wonderful bowling spell from him. Afridi has been good as well. And so we've got changed playing conditions now, revised playing conditions. 42 overs a side, 2 bowlers to bowl a maximum of 9, 3 to bowl a maximum of 8. He's bowled splendidly well. He's got the ball to move around, generally been on target. Pakistan have bowled wide at times. The extras column has swelled up quite dramatically. His 3 wickets. Man caught at mid-on, Tilakratne Dilshan. Mahela got a good one. That ball nipped back, hit him in front of the stumps. That's a good shot. Very good beginning to the over. That's more like it. Put pressure on Umar Gul. Very good drive from the left-hander.
He's been very good on the offside, Lahiru Thirimana, but you'll need a few of those, certainly in the last few overs. But Pakistan, in an ideal situation, they're coming to the last 5 overs fresh, and they can control the issues.
Kulusekara goes big, over the top. Runs from him. Good drive, will fetch him 2 runs.
This has been a good over for Sri Lanka. They've got 7 runs already. And Nuwan Kulasekara too, having the right idea, looking to accelerate, looking for every possible run now. This time looking to go over extra cover, just angling that bat and just over extra cover.
That'll be taken. Oh, dropped! Straight in and straight out. Sohail Tanvir misses one. Should have been taken. Couldn't have been straighter and simpler, because he waited for it, and when it got to him, he dropped it.
Well, possibly a slippery ball, but Nuwan Kulasekara placed it so perfectly. And he's a tall man, so he didn't have to really leap too much as well. So he had it really well covered. But somehow it just bubbled out. Could be very useful for Sri Lanka at this stage. Kulasekara is a handy batsman. It's another look at that drop catch.
That's gone up in the air. Umar Gul, will he take this one? And he drops it. Well, this is hard to explain. First, a sitter missed by Sohail Tanvir. It's Umar Gul who's messed up a straightforward chance. The dugout is embarrassed. Sohail Tanvir doesn't know where to look. Now, this really should have been taken with a blindfold.
Just look at his effort. And how on earth couldn't he get his hands under that ball, because it was so straightforward. He appeared to have it under control, and somehow, just look at that.
Makes room, cracks it to the man in the deep. Hafiz gets to the ball quite easily. 50 partnership for this pair. Kulasekara makes room. There's a chance for the man in the deep. Will it be taken? This time Sohail Tanvir catches it. And Kulasekara is gone. Sami has picked up another wicket, so a good change from Misbah Haq. It worked perfectly.
So 3rd time lucky for Pakistan, taking the 3rd catch. Dropped the first one, and then Umar Gul, but this time well taken on the boundary at 3rd man. Sohail Tanvir making sure that he took it in the end. So Nuwan Kulasekara gone, the partnership broken. 131 for 8.
Thirimana with another swing of the bat, doesn't connect. That's hit hard, that's gone all the way like a tracer bullet. So the left-hander, Thirimana, ends it on a high for his side. Sami crashed to the offside for a 4. And so Sri Lanka end up with 135 for the loss of 8 wickets. They fought extremely hard, and the run rate is up over 3.21 to be precise. And Thirimana playing a good knock in the end, where others faltered. He just carried on and maintained good momentum. 42 from 73. Rangana Herat didn't get to face a ball. So in the end, Sri Lanka 135 for 8. Will it be good enough?
As well, it hasn't been a great batting performance by Sri Lanka. Lahiru Thirimana not playing the quickest of innings, but a very useful knock batting at number 7, holding the innings together. And 42 becoming by far the best score, with useful scores from Pereira and Kulasekara also down the order.
Let's have a look at the bowling effort of Pakistan. Umar Gul 3 for 24, 3 wickets for Sami, once again very impressive. 2 for 20 for Hafiz, Ajmal used briefly for 5 overs. Afridi, look at those figures, 4 overs and 2 maidens for the leggy. So then the target for Sri Lanka, it's not for Pakistan, it's not a stiff one. They need to go at 3.24 runs per over with 10 wickets in hand. You've got to back them to win this and go over the line.
Mohammad Hafiz is the new batsman, was the opening batsman here. He plays a very important role in this side. He captains the 2020 team now, bowled pretty well today as well, and here he is now opening the batting. Azhar Ali down the other end. So under the Duckworth-Lewis system, the target is 135, and just for those of you who are interested, if we were using the VJD system, the target would be 133. So there you are. Well, that's well bowled. First delivery, absolutely bang on target. Very important here with these 2 new balls to get a wicket or 2 early on.
Yeah, the Sri Lankans will have to only think wickets and nothing else. And that first delivery, nice length, just a little bit of shape. But yes, wickets are the key, and Mahela Jawardene attacking with 2 slips.
But Pakistan conceded 31 in all. They seem to me to be more disciplined in that regard. Oh, that's a good shot. Very well played off the back foot and through the gap on the offside there, just through the gap on the offside. But some nice timing.
That was very well played by Hafiz. Lasith Malinga really touching 150 mark with that delivery. That was seriously quick. So nicely pushed by Hafiz through extra cover. It's a good way to get off the mark of the middle of the bat.
One of these guys as well that can be very dangerous early on. He does get that ball to swing in and swing late as well. He's also got a little bit of variation where with the use of his wrist he gets the ball to go through. He can make it go the other way. So it'll be a little bit in swing. Let's see if he gets it to move. Oh, that's well played. Again, nicely covered on the offside.
They're going back for the 3rd run, but no real movement at all in that delivery. That was pretty straight to Azhar Ali, who just pushed it through the line.
Oh, there we are. See the ball edge there, probably around about 3rd slip, but it goes to 3rd slip. It's always a chance of going to 2nd as well. Might see a change here.
Well, pretty unlucky for Sri Lanka because they need those catches to go to hand. I say unlucky not having the fielders in the right place, but then you can't be setting fields all the time for every shot a batsman play.
Malinga continuing. Oh, and that's got him. Yes, caught behind, a big neck. That's Malinga's little outswinger. It was well pitched up as well. It got the batsman driving. That's exactly what Sri Lanka needed.
Well, that's what the Sri Lankans were looking for, and Lasith Malinga, as usual, providing the breakthrough. Just playing away from his body with his feet going nowhere. But a big wicket. Sri Lanka needed that wicket earlier on, and they have got it just in the 3rd over. It's gone for 3. It's 11 for 1.
Mr. Experience, Yunus Khan is the new batsman. 11 for 1 the score. Malinga plays it nice and late.
Sri Lanka would love to see those balls touching the outside edge, flying to the slips or the keeper.
In the air and wide down to 3rd man. It'll go for 4. He played that one, which was into that gap, into the sort of fine gully area, and as I thought, we're beginning to see now that Jawardene is moving his fielders around and getting a few more into the catching areas. Yeah, didn't quite get it right, did he? That was the in-swinger, but it was too far down the leg side and off the pads, and so 4 more leg byes to the total.
Poor delivery. There's no protection on the onside. Malinga looking for that extra swing, but put away.
2 straight. He was looking for that swing, the outswing, which we have seen him getting earlier. But Hafiz was up for the task. Beautifully timed. No fielder there. There's only one fielder, which is a mid-on, and then it's a fine leg. There's plenty of room to hit.
And 8 runs required. Screen him up. That's just what we needed. Sri Lankan celebrating. Waqar Yunis, you predicted that one.
What a delivery. A dream delivery from a right-arm fast bowler, swinging it in. Yunus Khan doesn't like it there. Excellent length. Look at the seam position. Beauty. That is beauty. Now, Pakistan 2 down, 27 on the ball. Some sort of trouble? Maybe. But Yunus Khan, a big wicket, a big fish, gone for 5, is 27 for 2.
This game's alive, just what we needed. Misbah-ul Haq, Pakistani captain. Left it late, but just got enough bat on it.
Maybe touch Fuller would have done it. Misbah was not really sure which way to go. He's got a good defense, no doubt about that. What's that? He'll watch it very closely. He will make sure that ball will not pass him.
Isra Pereira. Oh, that was close. Well fielded by the big man at mid-off. Just lost my words for a moment, seeing how quick he turned to throw that ball.
Well, if he can smile now, but I tell you, he was gone for all money. Very nicely fielded there, big man. Look at that. He was gone for all money.
25 balls since the last run off the bat.
Earlier days, when it was a 1 ball, you know, by 10th or 12th or 15th over, the ball used to get softened. Because of the 2 balls now, you've got to wait a lot longer.
But if you bowl like that, Misbah-ul Haq will put you away in whatever mood he is. It's 32 for 2.
Given, look at that. Right on top of the delivery. Beautifully struck.
Very close. Not close enough. 4 more to Pakistan.
It was a very lazy approach by Misbah-ul Haq. Feet went nowhere and just hanged his bat. Could have easily gone onto the stumps, but lucky. Watch this. Feet were nowhere. Bat just came across. Lucky that he got inside edge and he just went past the stumps.
Top shot. Mohammad Hafiz just easing into that. That will tease him. But well done by Tisra Pereira, who just didn't give up.
Good cricket all around. It wasn't a bad delivery.
Oh, and that's fumbled. That one didn't carry at all.
Well, it's been that kind of a day for both sides. We've seen scrappy performance from Sri Lanka. We've seen Pakistan also struggling with the bat. And I think the scrappiness has been influenced by a scrappy track. This was a difficult take in the end for Kumar Sangakkara. The ball swung late on the bounce. Pakistan making a heavy weather of this, but I think eventually they should get over the line.
Oh, he's hit that one beautifully. That is a really good shot. This is the aggressive side of Mohammad Hafiz coming out as he blasts that one over the top of mid-off. It's 59 now for 2. berserk out there, but that was confidence. So was that. That was magnificent. Well, Mishbah just leaning into that one and caressing it away down the ground.
Early on, Hafiz hit the first 6 of the match. This one, probably the first straight drive of the match. Driving the ball has been difficult.
Tough business, that fast bowling business. Sweat pouring down the brow there of Pereira. Oh, and that one's pulled away beautifully. Well, they're starting to get on with it now. That's right out of the middle of the bat, that one for 4.
He's a very fine player of that delivery. Anything short, and he's in good position to play either the pull shot or this blistering shot off the back foot. Nice swivel, picked up the length early and hit it in front of square leg. Very good strike from Hafiz. Couple of good blows in last couple of overs.
Oh, that's well played. Just a little bit short again. It's not quite going to reach the boundary.
His timing has improved. Hafiz has played a couple of delightful shots of his pads.
Oh, having said that, it looks to me as if he definitely thinks he's got him. Just judging by the reaction there of Sangakkara, this is out. Sangakkara took the bails off, and that was the end of that. So it'll be interesting to see whether his confidence is justified.
Well, Sangakkara is extremely confident that he's got rid of Hafiz. No problems with the no ball, so he's crossed the first hurdle. His back foot is out of the crease. He drags it back on the line, I think. And I think he's out.
So this will definitely be an out, I would have thought. Yes, there we go. Out. Right, so they've got that wicket they needed. Hafiz stumped by Sangakkara off the bowling of Hayrath for 37. And Sangakkara has now affected the most stumpings in one-day international cricket. 78 for 3. So 78 for 3. Umar Akmal is the new batsman. 56 knocks he's had in one-day internationals. That's his average there, 38. It's a good strike rate as well. And Hayrath has struck. Oh! Just when we thought that they were handling him without too many problems.
The middle order is there to play supporting roles. 4-leg buys. Slightly off target. That's 4. Poor ball. Jumps onto that one, Umar Akmal.
He's not going to spare those deliveries. It was way too short for his liking. Up for it. He likes to hit that mid-wicket shot. Likes to play on the back foot. There was an arm delivery, came in, but very much in control, Umar Akmal.
No protection in the deep. Lovely shot. This time off the pads. But will have to run. Run he does. Black bats that. He'll get 4 for that one. Umar Akmal, no need to run.
That's more like Umar Akmal, who's flashy, who likes to play his shots. Sometimes I feel when you're playing with Misbah, you become like him. You sort of get stuck in, although these runs are not many required, but you become like him. But on that occasion, he was on top of the delivery.
That's a good shot, very good shot by Umar Akmal. Nice forcing stroke off the back foot, plenty of width, and he just latches onto it. Such a fine player, Umar Akmal, when he's in good nick.
What a wonderful response after being beaten outside the off stump. Have a look at this cut shot. He likes that shot. In complete control and command, cutting it nicely.
Nicely punched off the back foot. That is a cracking shot by Misbah-ul Haq. That went off the meat of the bat and so very well timed.
Well, you've got to admire Misbah-ul Haq because, you know, he's got this ability to pick loose stuff. Loose balls are put away by him. And that is a difficult thing to do because when you're mentally bogged down, you seem to, or you can miss the loose deliveries. But Misbah-ul Haq is on top of such balls every time, almost every time.
That's a good Yorker, but beautifully put away by Misbah-ul Haq. At least 3 here. And fielded well inside the boundary, but 3 more runs. Srilanka going for that extra yard in length. Looking for that Yorker, but Misbah-ul Haq very much on top of it. Two of the most outstanding young cricketers. Oh, driven beautifully through extra cover. Now look at that shot, look at the follow through. Just leant into it, reached that delivery and hit it so beautifully.
Well, he's easily played the most stylish innings of the match. We haven't seen such shots from any of the batsmen. Very clean striker of the ball, Umar Akmal. And he's got a wide range. He starts from anywhere from square leg to mid-wicket, and he can drive fiercely through the offside as well.
That's a good shot again, in front of square from outside the off stump. Well, he's getting there quickly, Umar Akmal. He's not going to waste any time. With a few drops of rain in the background, he just wants to make sure that he gets home quickly.
Drilled it from that off-stump line towards long on. What a good shot from Umar Akmal. Exemplifies the point that he's got an eagle eye. He picks up the line and length so early, much earlier than most batsmen. That's a natural gift that he has.
133 for 3. Talking about Misbah-ul Haq, and when one remembers that he was a late starter, getting to the side and as captain, and becomes the most successful Pakistan captain in one-day cricket. Down the track and driving, and well fielded at mid-off, and could be trouble here. And Misbah-ul Haq is gone, in fact. Now that was unnecessary. That was definitely unnecessary. He was looking for a run that wasn't really there. And Pakistan have lost their captain.
Well, there was never a single. Misbah-ul Haq would be very disappointed because that ball went like lightning to that field at mid-off and he had no hope in the end. Dived full length, but still was short of the crease. And Sangakkara whipping off the bails, and unfortunate way to go for the captain. With just 2 required, he's out. That big red out is flashed on the big screen, but Misbah-ul Haq has done his job. Gone for 30, 133 for 4.
So Shahid Afridi is the new batsman. Ranganahera it is. And he attempts a carom ball straight away, and Shahid Afridi looking to blast it, trying to win the ball, win the match off the first ball he faces. Just 2 runs is what Pakistan require at the moment. And oh, how did that miss the leg stump? He was completely done by a brilliant delivery. Look at the look on Afridi's face. That tells you the story.
Just delivered an Afridi on Afridi. That ball came back in spin. And how did that miss that leg stump? He looks very quizzical.
Srilanka still having 2 fieldsmen out on the boundary on the leg side, but the rest inside as Pereira bowls, and they want to run, and that's what Pakistan needs. And Pakistan have won by 6 wickets. Shahid Afridi sneaking a single to short mid-wicket, and Pakistan winning with quite a bit of time to spare. And 6 wickets, a fairly large margin, and almost 10 overs remaining. So quite a comprehensive win for Pakistan in the end in a low-scoring game. 135 for 4. Shahid Afridi and Umar Akmal, the not-out batsmen. The Sri Lankans should be disappointed after they won the toss and had the opportunity of batting first. Pakistan batsmen did have a few anxious moments earlier on with Azhar and Yunus dismissed quickly, but Hafiz played a solid innings and so did Misbah. And Umar Akmal in the end making 36 not out, and Shahid Afridi just chipping in with 2, coming in at that late stage when Misbah-ul Haq was run out. So Pakistan making 135 for 4 in just 34.1 overs. Well, the Sri Lankan bowlers tried hard, but they didn't have the wickets they wanted. Asit Malinga provided that early breakthrough, and so did Kulasekara. But the rest of the bowling wasn't really up to scratch, and in the end, it didn't prove too threatening for the Pakistanis. So that's a look of the match summary. Pakistan going 1 up in this first game. Sri Lanka just making 135 for 8, with just Lahiru Thirimana making 42 not out. Rest of the batting not really doing too much. And Pakistan in the end making 135 for 4 and winning quite easily.
Moby Link Jazz Man of the Match cash award for $1,000, and this award goes to the guy that got 3 big wickets early on, and it was Umar Gul. Right, now the winning captain, Misbah-ul Haq, he's certainly played a useful role with the bat, and ended up winning this first match. Well, you've got a nice big smile on your face. You've obviously recovered from that little run out.
That's part of the game, I think, but the main thing is that we have won the match, and that's, I think, good beginning for us, as a good beginning of the one-day series. We can gain a little bit of confidence from that. I think the conditions were really difficult for batting, but the way Hafiz played and then Umar Akmal, I think that was really handy knock.
Yes, you said at the toss that when you looked at the pitch, you thought, well, the bowlers don't mind bowling on this, and as it turned out, they bowled very well.
Yeah, of course, when there is a lot of moisture in the wicket, and from the last 2-3 days, covers were on, and you got a lot of moisture in it. So I think it's really a difficult decision for any captain to just decide what to do first. So I think it was a good toss to lose, and I think the bowlers really proved it.
And you've got some good bowlers too. You've got some good fast bowlers, and they backed up by some good spinners.
Yeah, of course, we got world-class spinners, but whenever these fast bowlers get chance, whenever they just get conditions, I think they really come with a good performance. And Umar Gul showed today. Mohammad Sami bowled very well, and especially Sohail Tanveer with the new ball. I think they really put pressure on the batsmen and took wickets early on.
Just one negative, a few drop catches?
Yeah, we're going to improve. I think we have to improve, especially in these sort of conditions where it's windy and open grounds. I think it's really difficult to just adjust, especially high catches. I think we have to really work hard.
Right, well, congratulations. 1-0 up, 4 to go. Good luck in the rest of the games.
Thank you.